Okay, peeps. I thought I'd make this quick video to kind of help the new people that are actually you never heard of the COL form, and I see this is like a hot topic for some reason. I'm saying for some reason, like I don't get it. I know why. This this form is probably, in my opinion, should be the first thing that you should file into your court case in order to keep public officials in place. I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna go over how to fill it out. It's very simple, very simple. It's not rocket science at all. But I'm gonna go with the purpose why I would file one into my case. From now on, I will always file it into my case. Any case I would ever have, I try to stay out of the courts anyway. Try to stay out of trouble, period. But when you know that you're dealing with, these courts are very corrupt. They're most of the public officials, if not all, are there to make money for the state and for themselves, and is not really in your best interest. If you're dealing with child support issues, if you got an attorney, you're going to get your ass handed to you if you're trying to fight to stay out of child support, because their job is to make money for the state. Their number one allegiance is to the bar and to the state in which you live in, the state of the all caps name, which is a corporation that they work for. Okay. So they're not going to be doing anything to try to help you out. They're going to try to, they pretend to be on your side, but they're going to make sure that your ass is on child support when you walk out of there. Okay. But this is for any case where there's not an injured party. You should have this file. You should have, I will have one in there anyway, just to protect myself. When you have this form filed in there and this keeps them in check, so they won't bully you and railroad you in the courtrooms. They do these things, and the power's in the hands of the people. We, the people, are supposed to control the courts, not having the public officials who are supposed to be judging impartially, railroading us and bullying us in the contracts. Okay. All they're dealing with is contract. There are contracts in these courts. So if you're going in there and you're acting as if you are that name in the commercial capacity, then they can control you the way they do it. Your name styled in upper lowercase. Just say if your name is Tim Edwards, okay, and your name should be styled capital T, lowercase I, lowercase m. In the same way for Edwards, capital E, and the rest of it is lowercase. Okay, so when your name is styled in uppercase, all caps, then that's in your commercial capacity. That is the enlegus. That is the trust. They're administering your state, and they're pretending that you are that name in order to railroad and do what they want to do to you. If you're in your private capacity, they cannot harm you because they cannot control the people, but they can control the estates. If I'm trying to keep it short and simple because a lot of you don't know. It kind of goes over your head trying to understand about the all caps name. Just understand when your name is styled in all capitalized letters, it is not you. That is your tool to conduct business. You're supposed to conduct business using that name. That name is spelled just like your name, but it's styled in upper lower in all capitalized letters, which is not you. Just like your driver's license, your light bills, your gas bill, your cell phone bill, your social security cards. Most of the time, your birth certificate is in all capitalized letters. That is a commercial entity that was created for you to conduct business with. You are supposed to control that. If you don't control it, then they will use that. They will use that to control you when you go into their courts. Okay. So you have to first control that name. When you control it, I always advise people to control the name. When you control the name and you can keep the public officials in place, keep them in there in where they're supposed to do what they're supposed to do. You keep them in place, you put them in check in the private, then you can deal with them in the public. That's the easiest way I can explain that. This COL form does that. Okay. Because when I'm doing this, let's go over this form real quick. Right here. Name and address of the citizen. That's where your straw man goes. Okay. Your straw man, your all caps name with the address, whatever address you put in there. I always put care of, like C/O, put the address there. You can put the zip code in brackets, You know, you don't have to, but I do it. I'm extra, so I do stuff like that. Okay, that's where you're putting your name in all caps, and make sure you put the name that's on the docket. If your name is Tim A. Edwards, now Tim Anthony Edwards, and they have Tim A. Edwards on the docket, you want to put Tim A. Edwards on the docket. Okay, I mean on this form. So whatever name they have on their paperwork is the name that you need to have on that in that area right there where you say name and address of citizen. Okay, because you want to conquer the same name. You want to be talking about the same name they're talking about, because sometimes they use different derivatives of your name. They may not use your full name. They may use your first and last name, Tim Edwards. They may use Tim Edwards. They may not use Tim Anthony Edwards. They may just use Tim Edwards, and that's what you're going to put there with the address. Put it there. Whatever public official that's involved in your case, you put their name right here where you see name and address of notice recipient. If it's the judge, put his name on there. You will not put Honorable John Smith. You will not put Honorable anything on there. You will not put attorney anything. Do not put a title there. Put their name there in the private. Because if you put honorable there, you're dealing with them in their commercial capacity. You're not trying to deal with them in their commercial capacity. You want to deal with them in their private capacity. So you're going to style their name upper lowercase, first and last name. If you know their whole name, put the whole name there. But if you don't know the whole name, put the first and last name there. Okay. And style it upper lowercase. And you can find out where what their address is based on, where they live, where they work at. You don't have to find out their house address. Wherever they can receive that mail at, that's where you're going to put it. You're going to put their address there. Whatever statement you want to put there, where it says citizen statement, whatever you want to put there, that's up to you. A lot of time I put the case number, or whatever your demand is, whatever you want them to cease from doing, or whatever it is you want to say to them. And right here, citizen signature. Don't be alarmed by the word citizen. Okay. You're signing this on behalf of the straw man. What kind of citizen? They never specify what type of citizen. It could be American citizen. You know what I'm saying? It may, they didn't say U.S. citizen. They didn't, it depends on what kind of citizen it is. You don't know what type of citizen it is. So don't, so they can't, just don't be so caught up on that. Cause I was caught up on it when I first heard it too. So, but it doesn't specify what type of citizen it is. Okay. So right here, and those laws protect you anyway. It don't matter what type of citizen it is. They don't have the right to violate you. Okay. So you're signing this right here. Citizen signature. You basically, I guess you sign on behalf of the straw man, I suppose. That's how I see it anyway. You sign on behalf of the straw man. Sign it the way you sign stuff regularly, first and last name. I even put AR at the end of it, meaning authorized representative. I've done that before. So I've done that. So if you look up AR, in legal terms, those letters together, means authorized representative. So you could put that after your signature just to play it safe if you want to, and date it. Okay. Down here at the bottom, you can have a notary or a process server or yourself, whoever delivered it. That's whose name goes there. You don't have to sign it. All you're going to do is write it. You could print it. All the signature goes there. The printing goes there. Okay. If you're the one that signed it, if you're the one that's serving these people, then you put your name there, and whatever date and time goes at the bottom lines right there. And it's that simple. That's all you have to do, but you're going to make copies of it. You will not serve these people your original. You will keep your original because that original is going to get filed into your court case. You're going to make copies of it, and whoever is going to get their copy, you're going to make a copy for your own records, and you're going to make a copy for whoever you're serving it to. Okay. And if you got more than one person you're serving these things to, more than one official you want to put in check, you're going to have to do more than one form and fill it out the same way. Put that official's name. Oh shit. You put the official's name right there. Good thing that wasn't no booty. Anyway, right there, put that official's name right there. And address, just like you did on this one right here. Now, I've known someone to notarize it, to get it notarized, by a notary. You can do that. or you can attach this to an affidavit that has a notary. Okay. If you want to type up an affidavit where you want to explain what the hell's going on in your case, what you want to make sure nothing's not having, what, you want to pretty much state the facts, what's going on in your case, something that's going on, like say, for example, child support, and you've been fighting this, your case for a while, and you stated that you don't agree. You don't agree to the case. You don't agree to the contract, and you got bullied and railroaded into the case by whatever judge that was, whoever's on that COL form, on this form. You want to state the facts on there. And so you want to make sure that you want to attach this to that affidavit, sworn on the penalty of perjury, and have it, signed before a notary, and, have your certificate of service attached to it, basically stating that you served whoever you served, at this particular address, on this particular day, by this particular way. Like say certified mail, for instance, you know what I'm saying? However you served them, wherever you served them, and who you served and what you served them. So you want to state that, you served them the COL form plus the affidavit or whatever it is you sent them. You want to just make a simple statement. That's all a certificate of service is all about. You just stating on the public record that is who you're serving. You served this particular person, this particular document at this particular address by way of the regular mail, registered mail, certified mail, however you sell or hand deliver, however you serve them. You know what I'm saying? That's how you're going to do it. You can attach that to your affidavit, or you can serve that to them just this by itself, but it needs to be notarized. If you're not going to use an affidavit, you need to have this notarized by a notary, and then you're going to make a copy of it and you're going to mail it to them. You want to have proof that you mailed it to them. I would even write like say if you send a certified mail, put the certified mail number on this document. That way you have proof when you put it on the public record. You want to file it into the court case, put the case number on there and everything. Put the case number on there, put the certified mail number on there, and you file the original into the court case, and you're going to send them a copy, and you're going to have a copy for yourself. But this is the key, when you file your stuff into your court case, you want to make sure that the clerk who you give the original to, when you file into your court case, they file stamp your other copies. That way you have your file stamp copy for yourself, for your own records. And when you send that official, whoever it is you sending one to, when you send it to them, that file stamp, they'll know that it's file stamped into the case, because when they receive it, it's a file stamp copy. So they'll know that it's in the case. So when it's time for you to go to court, you're going to see a different behavior, because now what you have done is you have contracted privately with that official, but you did it in their private capacity. Okay. Because you did not put their name in all caps in that area right there. Their name will be upper lowercase, just like your name will be upper lowercase down here. Well, you're going to be signing right here, and down here you're going to write your name upper lowercase. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, I put my name in upper lowercase right here in the top right here myself. I did that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who I'm, because of the fact that I know I'm doing it in a private capacity. That's why I didn't put my name in all caps in that top part. I put my name upper lowercase. So either way, they're getting the point, because the bottom line is they're being warned not to violate my rights, not to deprive me of any right that I have, because they have their agenda of making sure they use me to get paid. Okay. So that's how I did mine. That's how I do mine. So I thought I'd just make this video to kind of, so you'll understand how to use these things. So when you file them into the court case, you'll see a different behavior. The example that I put in I showed y'all before, guy used the same strategy. He sent it to the child support agency, to the agent that was dealing with his case, and he mailed it to them. Certified mail. They received that thing. Their behavior stopped. His license got suspended, and he also he was found in contempt because he wasn't paying none of it. He got fined. He was found in contempt. So he's supposed to have court on the 26th of this month, and he filed this, and he did what I just explained to y'all on the 1st, and he mailed it to them on the 1st, and he made it to the agent. He mailed it to his child's mom, which I don't think that was necessary, but but he did mail it to the agent that is necessary. But he put the original into the court case. Both of those documents, he attached them to his affidavit, which was notarized, and he annexed them to the affidavit, and he filed all the three documents into the court case. That makes it public record. You contracted with both of these. What he did was contracted with both of those people in their private capacity. In their private capacity, not in their commercial capacity. So when you do that in a private capacity, you already should know. Most people know that who are a little versed in this a little bit. They understand that private trumps public. So when you have a private contract put in place, now they cannot violate it. Okay, they cannot violate that because they know they can go to jail. That's according to these federal laws right here. They're not fucking around with that. So they'd rather just leave you alone. Go on about the business. But the guy who did that on the first, within a week, that's when he got that document that I showed y'all. He got the document where he was hold on. Let me pause this. Okay, this document right here. When he got this, he got it thrown out. As you can see, that's October 7th. He said it took a week for them to respond. He said he put it in there on the 1st. They responded quick as hell. And as you can see right there, they are no longer enforcing the support order. And that's all it took was for him to put them in place in order for them to stop bothering them altogether. This stuff is all color of law. It's not law. Nobody has to be on child support just because they have a child. Okay. So that's the illusion that we've been living up under, thinking that we have to be on child support in order to claim our children. Like most people don't even want to be on the birth certificate, on the child's birth certificate, because they don't want to deal with this crap here. Take care of your kids the way you've always did, the way you created them privately. But I digress on that part. Let's get back to the COL form. Now, so that's what this is for. The COL form it's not just for, child support. It's for any court case. Any court case you get involved in, you want to make sure you keep these public officials that are corrupt as hell, and all they want to do is bully you into contracts so they can get paid. They're not judging impartially like they said in their oath. Their oaths don't mean shit to them because they work for privately owned courts. They're all privately owned, and they took their first allegiances to the bar and to the state, not to you. So you have to make sure you use the power that is available to you to take control of your situation. You serve these people with the proper, with your documents. I don't have no templates for no affidavit. Everybody's story is unique. So whatever's going on in your situation, you put it in paper, put it in writing, and you swear it under penalty of perjury to be the truth. And you get it notarized before a notary, and then you write down at the bottom of it certificate of service, and you pretty much making your statement of who got served, how they got served, and what they got served, and when they got served. Okay. And you're going to have a notary to notarize that part. That way you have proof on the record that whoever you served got served. Okay. Now you're ready to kick a little ass when you get to court. Okay. So that's why I thought I'd make this a video, because this is like the hot topic. So it is on and popping, y'all. Do what you got to do, and let's hear some stories. All right, Emerald signing out.